Porzingis slams it down. Yeah, Porzingis is down. He's banging the deck with his right hand.
It is a torn ACL. His season is over.
Of course, Porzingis is out into next season because it's the Knicks. Porzingis is just Bernard King again. 1985, leading the league at 32.9 per game. Tears his cruciate, rips up knee ligaments, breaks a leg bone. King misses 2 years. Joakim Noah is just Stephon Marbury again. Told to stay home while they try to buy him out. In 2008, they told Marbury to stay home while they tried to buy him out. That's Noah, who they gave $72 million to after giving away his draft choice 11 years earlier. And Phil Jackson is only there in the first place to give him that money because Jim Dolan hired Isaiah Thomas to run the team, but they fired him after a never-ending sexual harassment suit. So they get Donnie Walsh to run it and the ship steadies, but then Dolan wants to rehire Isaiah Thomas as a consultant, and Walsh gets ticked off and eventually leaves, and later in comes Phil, and Phil tries to hire Steve Kerr, who says, no thanks. So instead they hire Derek Fisher, and he's doing okay until he starts dating the ex-wife of Matt Barnes of the Grizzlies, and he and Barnes get into a fist fight. The coaching stuff started in '95 when Pat Riley quit by sending in a fax. And in 2001, Jeff Van Gundy quit because of lack of focus. And since him, it's been Don Chaney, Herb Williams, Lenny Wilkins, Herb Williams again, Larry Brown, Isaiah Thomas, while he was also screwing up the front office, Mike D'Antoni, Mike Woodson, Fisher, Kurt Rambis, and Jeff Hornacek. And since 2001, all of the coaches combined have won one playoff series. One.
Their best regular season in 16 years, their first divisional title in 19 years.
And 8 years ago, they deliberately cleared cap space to publicly pitch LeBron on coming to New York as the first billionaire free agent, and he said, no thanks. But Carmelo Anthony wanted to come to New York as a free agent, so naturally they didn't wait for a couple of months for him. Instead, they traded 4 starters for him. And they'll trade J.R. Smith at a discount, and Iman Shumpert and Tyson Chandler, and they'll trade for Derrick Rose, not at a discount. One day he just doesn't show up for a game. And they'll trade for Amare Stoudemire, and then one day he punches a fire extinguisher during the playoffs. This just in, the NBA Executive of the Year award, established in 1972, has never gone to anybody with the Knicks. And this stuff extends even into the stands. Spike Lee taunting Reggie Miller with the Knicks up by 4 with 2 minutes to go in Game 1 of the Eastern Semis in '95. Reggie answers with 8 points in 9 seconds to beat the Knicks.
One of the most remarkable comebacks in all of basketball.
And ex-Knicks star Charles Oakley either calling out or ordered out by owner Jim Dolan.
This is an ugly thing to see about a guy who played here for over 10 years.
And they call security, and they have him arrested, and it seems terrible until you stop and think about what this bedeviled, benighted, be-lousy franchise has actually been like to watch for the last 10 or 20 or 30 years, and you realize Oakley was the smartest one in the room because he got to